Could Justin Trudeau's conversion therapy ban put pastors and parents in jail? On March 9, 2020, a reporter asked Justice Minister David Lametti if Bill C-8, the first attempt at a conversion therapy ban, would make it illegal for religious leaders to condemn homosexuality.
In terms of the exemption, so religious leaders, for example, some of them condemn homosexuality. Is that still legal? Does that change anything?
Will Minister Lametti say, yes, of course, it'll still be legal for religious leaders to condemn whatever activity their scriptures consider sinful? Let's have a listen.
A legitimate conversation with an open end in helping someone to explore their sexuality. Those kinds of conversations are absolutely necessary as people move forward in life. Whether it's a guidance counselor, whether it's a religious leader, whether it's a parent, I'm a parent.
Catch that? Lametti just lumped parents into his answer to the question. Now we know that parents speaking to their children will be in the same boat as pastors and priests. Listen to the rest of his answer.
If it's open-ended and it is exploratory, then it is not covered by this legislation. What is covered by this legislation are practices that attempt to change one's sexual orientation towards a predefined goal.
Well, that sounded like an admission that it will indeed become illegal for religious leaders and parents to condemn homosexuality. 7 months later, on October 1, 2020, the Trudeau Liberals reintroduced a new version of the bill called C-6. A reporter asked Minister Lametti what would happen if a child felt their mom or dad was trying to convert them. Have a listen to his disturbing response.
What if a parent or somebody says, oh, this was just a conversation, I wasn't trying to do anything, but then the youth actually feels, no, they were trying to convert me?
Well, those kinds of situations are always what the law has to determine on the facts, right? So what a legal process has to determine on the facts. What we're trying to do is create an architecture where the young person is comfortable saying, no, you can't do this. We've had the conversation. Stop. Done. This is the way I am. I'm going to pursue other ways of find other sources of help or pursue other ways of living or thinking, etc. So what we're trying to do is really empower people, particularly young people, to say, this is who I am. These are the conversations I want to have to help me understand who I am. You're not doing that now. You're pressuring me, and I have the force of law behind me if you try to go any further. Yeah.
The only thing I'll add to that is, and you're absolutely correct, that there are young people feeling a lot of pressure. And this legislation actually hopefully provides some relief from that pressure because it turns the tables on the conversation. Because the person who is imposing that pressure now will have, well, the law will be able to take care of that issue.
Did she just admit that mom and dad can be prosecuted if their child perceives pressure on the issues of gender identity, gender expression, and homosexuality? It sure sounded like it. The next clip is another eyebrow-raising comment about what parents can and cannot say to their children at risk of running afoul of the law.
Parents and their children is supportive, or even with friends or school counselors, that they might not be saying to them, I'm going to disown you unless you...
Well, again, that would be a question of evidence, whether that's pressure or not, or whether that's forcing or not, or whether the person's 18 or 19. And those are all matters that our police services, our courts, other support groups are adept at finding. And the experience in Ontario, as Reverend Sherry DeNovo has just said, has been positive in that regard.
Now you know why many call Justin Trudeau's Bill C-4 the parental prosecution bill. Protect our kids, protect parents, protect our pastors. Let's stop Bill C-4. Please visit stoptheban.ca to watch powerful video testimonies from people, including Canadians, who've been helped and even their lives saved by spiritual guidance, pastoral care, and professional talk therapy from a licensed professional.